Yes, I think my mic is working. I see a bar going up and down. Yeah, I think everything should be good to go. Hello everyone. Welcome to my first stream in like 2 months. Let's see. I think, yeah, camera angle is hopefully okay. As long as it doesn't focus on like my shoulder here. Okay, wait, my cube is really slow right now. I haven't done solves today. Okay. Hopefully, like, as I do solves, they'll break in and be a little faster. Okay, I knew that ZB. I'll start a new session to see what I can get. Where have you been? Great question. I have no idea. Just vibing, I guess. Okay, yeah, my cube is still like slow. I'm just gonna keep solving until I feel like it's a little better. And then, yeah, I'll start like actually counting solves. What am I doing? I'll warm up. Don't worry. I will actually like get good after warm up. I just use CFOP, so pretty like standard stuff. Okay, I feel like that's a good place to start the session. Are you only dual neutral? Yeah, I just do white yellow. Not bad. 7-3. That did not feel like a sub 7. I felt like, I don't know, high 7 to be honest. How do you do F2L so fast? Most of my solutions are like pretty normal. Like there's nothing special. I don't use any fancy solutions. I think it's just like over time my look ahead and turning gets better. Okay, kind of messed up, but that's fine. Let's see. I don't think I can get a sub 7 average, but it'll still be a good average if I get a decent solve here. Okay, a little skip, but kind of through. The boba looks good. The boba is really good. It's from like this place that does tea really, really well. It's a little expensive, but it's so good. Shoot. Okay. That took a while to recognize the ZB. What streaming software? Just OBS. Okay, I need to log in. I want to get like good solves. Sub 7 trust. Actually, maybe not here. This is kind of bad. Yeah. I don't know. Both cross colors are not great. Okay, not bad. 769. You're underrated? I don't even upload. I don't think it's possible for me to be underrated if I don't even upload anything. But thanks. Whoops. Okay, I think my cube is like starting to get a little faster now. My turning feels slightly better. Not bad. What camera are you using right now? Just my iPhone. It's like iPhone 16 Pro something, yeah. Like I'm streaming on a MacBook right now, and Apple has like a really nice thing where you can just use your iPhone as a camera to your MacBook, and it works like really smoothly. Not bad. Pretty smooth 680. If I had money, I would donate to you. Thanks, but don't worry about it. I'm just streaming for fun. Those last two pairs were like really annoying cases. Ooh, not bad. 708. Tips for sub 15 on 3x3. Make sure that all of your F12 solutions are good. Just like watch example solves, make sure that you would do what they do. Wait, let me lock in for a second. Okay, yeah, and then once you have good F12 solutions, a lot of it is about like fluidity and turning accurately. Nice. 661. Best solve of the session. What cube did you use to get official sub 20 on 3x3? I think it was the MF3 RS3M. Either that or the MGC V1. those were my first two like actual speed cubes, and it was probably one of them. Do you use the V5? No. Right now I'm using the Huameng TG. It's like a V5, but it's smoother, and it just feels better to turn. But otherwise, they're pretty similar. Bro, seriously? That was so bad. The F6EF prime PL skip, and then like the AUF I kind of fumbled. Oh, you mean blind? Oh yeah, okay, you said that, I just didn't see. I think the GTS 3M, I like switched back and forth between the GTS 3M and the Tengyun, but I'm pretty sure I was using the GTS 3M at the time. What's the best cube in your opinion? I haven't tried anything like since the V10 came out. Like anything V10 onwards I'm not super familiar with. But from what I know, V5 and this one are really good. Also that 5.4 from 2 solves ago, honestly like should have been a sub 5. I fumbled that so hard. What comp are you going to next week? Temple Cubing Fall. It's a very small comp, but should be chill hopefully. Okay, I messed up like 2 pairs on that. Okay, not bad. Yeah, I still main the Huameng TG. Part of that is just I haven't tried any cubes since, and I'm too lazy to switch. Okay, I think that was a pretty good solution, but my turning kinda was not great. G4 or G5 timer? I still use a G4 timer. Yeah, I'm old. I just haven't found a good reason to get a G5. Why have you stopped posting regularly? To be honest, I just don't want to. Like, streaming can be fun, but actually, like, making videos is a lot of effort. Okay, I'm locking up. I need to, like, lock in instead of lock up. This scramble is terrible. I don't know what to do. Actually, wait, no, I have an idea. Oh, what? Okay, that didn't happen. is your projection rank for your next comp? Right now I'm seated first for 2 through 5, but that depends on like who does walk-on registration. What videos would you recommend to become sub 10? I feel like JPerm probably has one, right? I don't really know. I've seen like a couple newer ones, but I haven't actually watched any of them, so I don't know if they're good. Oh, what? Wait. Wait, I'm throwing. Hold on. Gotta lock in again. Okay, there we go, sub 7. What tips would you give to give? What tips would you give to a sub 12 struggling with cross to F12 transition? At that point, definitely try to learn cross plus 1. So, yeah, cross plus 1 in inspection. Because then, instead of the problem being the transition from cross to F12, the problem is instead the transition from first pair to second pair. And that's an easier problem because there's less pieces to look at. Oh wow, 639. I knew the OLCP, but I didn't go for it. What boba is that? You can see. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got like a blind box plushie kind of thing with it, but that is my order. I forgot everything I just inspected. What am I looking at? Okay. Low-key not a bad solution, but my execution and look ahead was not there. Oh, that was so good. 608. I think that was the best solve of my session in terms of quality, because my 542 was like terrible. That was an actually good 6. Any tips on how to pause less than 3 blind for sub 45 3-style solver? Honestly, a lot of it, once you know 3-style, is just getting used to the algs and being able to do them with less thinking. It's a lot of just grinding. But yeah, since you know 3-style, that's good. Something like that. I hate that ZB. What keyboard are you using? Huameng TG? I think I just dumped a bunch of Martian into it. Normally works. Oh wait, I just threw the sub 7 average. I just realized. Yeah, I think I needed like, I needed a 7.8, I think, or 7.79 for that to be sub 7. Whoops. Oh, what? Okay, I think I know what I did ZB was. Yeah, that was slightly embarrassing. Not bad, 7:49. Are you in college? Yes, sort of. I do not see anything on the scramble. I mean, there's an easy cross, but there's no good first pairs. Okay, whatever. Not bad, 7:09. Honestly, I have a session mean of like 787 right now. I thought it'd be worse, so I'll take it. Oh, hi Kaden, welcome. Okay, not bad. Okay, I mispredicted the location of my second pair, so I was kind of like looking ahead in the wrong spots. I mean, yeah, it is about priorities, and right now, cubing / YouTube is not a priority, so it's just for fun. Returning is really smooth. Thank you. I try. What am I doing? Okay. You know what? Let's pretend that didn't happen. Yeah, I have good turning, right? As evidenced by that solve. Are you secretly daily dose of internet? I used to get that a lot, like, a couple years ago. Nice. 589 full step. Really lucky last layer though. Sorry for not knowing that ZB, Kaden. I never finished you. Wait, another 5? Okay. That was clean. Whoops. Wait, this is a really annoying one, okay. Still sub 8 somehow. Get sub 6. Sub 6 average. I need to get a sub 7 average still. Haven't done that yet. Nice. Sub 7 average right now. Do you know any full ZBL sets? I know full T. Oh my god. That was terrible. It's okay, I can still get the sub 7 average. Maybe. This is kind of bad. Yeah, I don't like this. Could not look ahead on that. Okay, honestly, TZB and UZB, I kind of wish I learned U instead, just because I feel like the U OLL is more annoying than the T OLL, but I'm not actually sure which is better. Okay, not bad. 7.5. I need to make sure my turning doesn't get too aggressive. The R2U2, R2U2, R2 case, because I did F2L wrong. L is just T and U inverses. That makes sense, yeah. But like, that requires you to know T and U. Okay, don't see anything good. Whatever. Oh, okay. I really should have planned the first pair. Okay. Sure. Oh, you actually agree with me? Okay. You know what? I trust you because you actually know ZB. I mean, there's also the argument of using ZBLL, like doing EOZB instead of certain OLLs. But I think T and U equally can do that. Like there's two cases that I do EOZB on into T, and I think there's also like two cases that you can do EOZB on into U. Yeah, okay, I need to like stop locking up. Okay, gonna lock in, get a sub 7 average now. Shoot, I hate this CB. Stopping the stack mat doesn't really matter too much, like, it's not as strict as starting it. I am not locked in right now. 846 AO12, 954 AO5. Oops. Also, these scrambles are kind of terrible, so that's my excuse. I blanked on that. I'm now counting an 11. What's your GAN Mega setup? I think just Martian, probably. I don't really know. Oh, what is happening here? What? Okay, kinda cracked scramble. One move, 2x2x2 block. I don't think I made the best use of it though. Cool, sub 7. Okay, kind of messed up on that. Oh, T has better Ls than U. That makes sense. Okay, I'm locked in again. 678. Wait, what do I need for sub 7? I have 684, 715, 678. I think I need like 7.4 maybe, not sure. Might not happen on the scramble though. This is kind of bad. Honestly, it was doable. I just did not do that well. What is this? How is this so bad and good at the same time? Okay, I'll take it. 735. I missed a free pair on that. Not a terrible solve though. Oh, was that a U2 AUF? I thought it was a U for some reason. Or U prime or whatever I did. Okay, 622 with PLL skip or ZB, however you want to look at it. Yeah, I think the free pair on the solve that I missed I think you're right. It would have given another free pair. Yeah. Honestly, the issue right now is like just turning and look ahead. Okay. 718 average, and I'm rolling out a 7.69. Nice. 711 average. Apparently 747 is my best AO12, just not that good, but it's nice that it is my best now. I don't like this. Yeah, I don't see a good solution. Okay, barely sub 8. That was not a bad solve, I think, just kind of a difficult solution. Nice pseudo slide for the last two pairs. That was half accidental, but then I saw it and it worked. Okay, not bad. 760. Hi Boba Cube, welcome. Oh, the AO12 is pretty decent right now. I don't know how I messed up my last pair. I think I misrecognized the corner, but I had two lost pairs. Okay, kind of messed that up. Hi Christoph, welcome. Nice, 709. The AO50 is like barely sub 8, but I'm getting like some pretty decent solves. Just also a lot of very bad ones. look ahead's like actually non-existent. Okay, I got the ZB, sub 7. I think the F12 was also pretty clean and had good look ahead. Oh, I have options here. Not bad, 697. I still have not gotten a sub 7 average, so maybe I can do that now with 2 sub 7s. Okay, I think that was a pretty bad solution. It's really hard to like look ahead and see anything. Okay, 820. Rip the sub 7 average. Should try the GAN V1000. That's not a real thing, is it? Okay, 765, not bad. There's the V100. Oh wait, it's an actual thing. It sounds made up, honestly. They need like a better naming scheme. Wait, that pseudo was kind of clean. Pseudo last 2 pairs and then like 605 with a J firm. That was good. Okay, like what cube is it based on, the V100? Because you said it has black internals. Is it like a completely new design, or is it like based on something with just different colored internals? I did not need to do Niklas there. Hi Trikuber, welcome. Maybe GAN 15 makes sense. I haven't tried anything past the 13, and the 13 was terrible. Oh, there's a GAN 16? That's a thing. Okay. What am I doing? To be honest, I don't really look at GAN cubes anymore because I like Moyu ones more. Okay. Oh, hi Tyler. Do you actually have a comp? Is it like San Antonio or something? Okay. That felt slower than a 7.4. Oh, Nats. There's like an All-Stars thing, right? Are you going to that? I think you were like saying that you were planning to potentially, maybe. Oh, I am going to Temple Cubing Fall. Some random local comp. Look ahead is non-existent. Also, my boba's running out. It's very sad. Please, okay. Is it lock-in time? Lock-in right now? Got a 6. I don't see anything on the scramble. Okay. Dot into NB was very unfortunate. When are you streaming Squan Solves? When was the last time I streamed Squan Solve? Probably like 2020. So the answer is not anytime soon. Jeez, okay. I just need to get that kind of last layer on a good F2L. Or I need to lock in and get better F2Ls. Yeah, I need better look ahead. Are you going to make videos about your comp? No? I mean, it's just like a local comp. If it was Nats, I probably would, but it is not. Okay. ZB, I know full T and like the third of U. ZBLS, just like the basic cases, like when both pieces are in the slot or stuff like that. What do I do here? This feels pretty bad. Oh, actually, pretty good. 704. I think I might be turning kind of fast, which is why look ahead is hard. I'll try slowing down, see if that helps. Okay, if I didn't mess up, I think that could have been a little better. But yeah, I'll try to like stay at that turn speed. Yeah, okay. What do I do here? There's like two ways to do the X cross. I'm just debating which is better. Oh, nice. 671 with a ZB. There's a super Along V1. What does that even mean? Along's like a really old name, right? Like the original Along's really old, so they just stuck a super in front of it and now it's a new cube. Okay. I think I overturned a lot. My cube is kind of getting faster now. Yeah, I kind of have to adjust to like, the longer my session is, the faster the cube gets, and then I have to adjust my turning accordingly. If I'm able to turn kind of at this speed though, I think my solves would be much better. Yeah, see like 2 6s and a low 7 in the last 3 solves. That is kind of what I need to be going for. Where are my pieces? Oh my gosh. All the pieces were stuck in the bottom. What do you think is required to be sub 8 in comp? Good nerve control, at least for me, and being able to turn accurately under pressure. have to like remember how I was solving on the 3 good solves and then just try to do that again. Okay, that was good up until last pair. Then I kind of locked up a little, but 7-5 is still not bad. Okay, sure. I've been sub 9 for like a month. Tips for sub 8 or low 8s. I'm assuming you're like already planning cross plus 1 and doing most things right. After that, it's really just like look ahead, unfortunately, which is really hard, but that's pretty much the next step. Okay, I saw that after my X-cross, all of my corners would be stuck in the bottom, but like, it was a pretty good X-cross, so I did it anyway, and then the rest of the solve was just trash. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, wait. I've gotta like look ahead again. Oh, okay, not bad. Still sub 8. Should I do slow untimed solves for look ahead? Not necessarily slow, but slower than normal. Like, you don't have to turn at 2 TPS or anything, but just kind of like consciously slow down just a little bit. Here, I can like kind of demonstrate on this solve. Like, you should still be challenging your look ahead. It shouldn't be free. Yeah, I'll do something here. Okay, 6-12. Also I missed a pretty good one look last layer, but yeah, just slower than normal. How do I get fast at cube? You're faster than me, what do you mean? Okay, wait, I'm gonna try doing like an average of 5 with kind of like slower turning speed. Just see what happens. Scramble's bad. Is there really nothing good here? Okay. Not terrible. Kind of messed up though. Shoot, how do I do this? That case is always hard for some reason. What do you study? Electrical and computer engineering. Let's see. Okay, this looks better. Messed up the last pair, but it was like fluid enough to still be a low 7. Okay, just gotta like keep in mind to turn very slowly. Okay, I need to review ZB probably. Please. How many years has it been in college? I'm in my 3rd year. Okay, lock in and turn slow for this solve. Maybe. It's a weird scramble. I don't really like it. Yeah, honestly just a pretty bad scramble. Is next year going to be your last year in college? Depends on if I do a master's or not. I still don't know, but it could be. Low-key, like, the longer I'm in college, the less I feel like I know about engineering, because there's just so much. Real. Okay, I'm kind of done. Whoops. Also with college, things are like so specialized. It feels like you kind of have to do a master's if you want to be able to know a lot about one field. Because honestly, a bachelor's is very broad. I don't see anything on this. There's like weird stuff everywhere. Okay. Not locked in. Yeah, I feel like math especially, like, after a bachelor's degree, I guess it depends on your school, but at least at my school, you can complete your math degree without actually going into a lot of higher level math. Yo, 583. Nice pseudo slot. But yeah, it just feels like, honestly, a bachelor's is just not enough if you want to be good at something. $645 with an N-perm. Crazy. $823. Let's see if I can at least get a good average here with a counting 6.4. There we go. 621 for a 696 average. And I'm now rolling out a 9.3. So if I get like sub 8.2, should be able to improve the average. Seems like a decent scramble, I think. Oh, never mind, I messed up. Okay. Was trying to do some fancy X-cross, it did not work out. What's a good cube to have? Whatever works for you, honestly. I feel like most cubes released in the past year, or even like 2 or 3 years, are viable. Just whatever you like. At least for 3x3. For 3x3 you have options. Is the V5 good? Yeah, V5 is still good. What's your main event? Like 3x3, I guess. I don't really practice anything else, except for the comp. Okay, not bad. I'm gonna lock in again and actually have good look ahead. Okay, bad scramble, it's okay. That was a really fast E-perm, at least for my standards. My E-perms are not that great. Yeah, 40 and below, definitely V5, V10, V11. I don't know how much the V10 and 11 are, but those are both good. V5 is under 40 though. Triple soon into Z-perm is like the most TPS spammy last layer. So annoying. V11 is 90? For like the top version, I'm assuming? Wait, that's kind of a lot. That's crazy. Where is the good solution? I don't see it. It's okay, I'll just do whatever. Yeah, kind of hard to plan anything. It's like 50 for best version? Okay, that sounds more like what I remember. Wait, kinda clean? Look ahead was kinda clean on that. Ah, that is not a G perm, that is an A perm. Not bad, 758. Okay, 678. Honestly did not feel that good, but I'll take it. Okay, I messed up the cross rotation somewhere. There's so many pairs on yellow. Don't know how to do this. Unfortunate F perm. What's your main tip for nerve control and comp? I guess it kind of depends on like how your nerves affect you. For me, whenever I get nervous, my turning gets really aggressive and inaccurate. So what I like to do is before the solve, I grab another cube, like a warm-up cube, and I do a solve at like 2 TPS, just focusing on turning accurately. And I think that kind of gets my brain into a turn slowly kind of mentality. So when I do my actual solve, I think it's a little bit more accurate. I knew that ZB. Did not do it though. Also, like, even just scrambling, I find that scrambling slower kind of helps with turning slower in the actual solve, which helps sometimes. Okay. Oh, hi Andrew, welcome. You also have a comp next week. Are we gonna see a multi-blind world record? Please, that'd be very cool. Unfortunately not possible anymore. It only went up by like 1 point, right? 1 or 2 points after Graham got it. One point, yeah. Yeah, you can do that. Just do like 70 cubes and I don't know, you'll need like 66 out of 70. It's doable, right? Nice. Also, my lights are off right now. Let me turn my lights on. That made like 0 difference, but it's okay. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Turning is locked in right now. That would be most amount of cubes solved sub-hour ever. Wait, would it? Oh yeah, I think so. 66. It's kind of crazy. You got it though. $740. You're gonna go do your last big attempt before next week. Have fun. How many are you going to attempt? Okay, that look ahead was actually kind of clean. Really easy to see pairs. Oops, 694. I will take that. Probably 57. Wow, okay. Big number. Okay, 677 with a cube drop. Wait, my averages are actually looking okay now. 7.6 AO25 is much more reasonable than what it was earlier. Are you planning to go to a comp during the winter? I don't know, if there is a good comp to go to, yeah. It's not too far. Like, the issue is not that it's not college. That's not the issue. The issue is that there's no comps like in close proximity. What's like your PR single and average? Single is 568, average is 743. Like both of those are very beatable. It's just that I do worse in comp. So it's kind of hard to beat with comp nerves. V5 isn't available in Canada? Wait, that's really surprising because it's still a very popular cube. I guess like V10 is probably the closest thing you can get then. I don't know what that solution was. Kind of saw like several different things and didn't know what to do. I have not tried the Super Weilong V2. I mean, it sounds good, but I don't know. I can't give any recommendations on that. Not bad. Forced an NB perm on accident. It's okay though. RS3 and V2, is that a thing? Not gonna lie, I have like not heard of half the cubes you guys are talking about. I don't really keep up with hardware. Oh, the Super RS3 MV2. Wait, that one's really bad, isn't it? Are you going to Temple? Yes, I am. That is the comp that the title is referring to. Wait, that was really clean. 658. I'm actually starting to get good solves now. $726. Oh, okay, block, sure. What do I do here? I actually don't like this. I don't like this. What do I do? Okay, wait, I'm just gonna over-inspect, I don't really care. I don't want to do this diag pair, so I think I'll... This is kind of annoying, actually. Okay, yeah, something like that. Oh my gosh, I missed a move. Sad. At least I recognize the PLL skip, so that is something, I guess. Hi Matthew, welcome. Have you been to Houston? Yeah. I think Southern's 2022 was there. Also, I just went a couple times with friends and family for non-cubing purposes. Okay, not bad. Yeah, all of my averages are pretty decent, except AO5 because of the DNF, but pretty happy with the solving right now. What am I doing? Wait, is it this? Okay, yeah, that was... I did 5 pairs and then got that ZB. Nice ZB, or COLL, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. Clean, 691. Your V2 broke. That's so sad. Hopefully it's fixable, or at least like maybe with a replacement part. What do I do? What is this? Do I just full free flop it? It'd be funny. I'll do it. Barely sub 8 with 2 pairs before solving the cross. Okay, not bad. I am almost at 200 solves in the session. Okay, 699. Oh, sub 7 AO5 right now. What am I rolling? Rolling out a 686, which is best solve. The scramble sucks. Okay. What do I do here? I actually don't know. This is so bad. I'm pretty sure that cross was like 8 moves, but it gave a free pair, so it was worth it. Ah, please. Okay. What is the V2 anniversary cube? I'm so confused. There's so many like bad naming conventions. Wait, that was so clean. 553. Not even session best, but in terms of quality, that was a much better solve than the 542. Nice, 704. Oh, the Super Weilong V2 18th anniversary is $100. That's crazy. How is it different from the regular, the non-anniversary one? Out of curiosity. Not like I'm gonna buy it, because it's way too expensive. Replaced with springs, okay, interesting. I thought springs were like normally the cheaper option. Okay. Oh, there's better plastic, okay. There is another spring version that's not this special edition, apparently. Not entirely sure though. Anyway. Back to solving. Okay. feel like all of my corners are going to end up in the bottom with the current solution I'm looking at. Yeah, they will. That's okay. Okay, never mind, it is not okay. It kind of sucks. Yeah, like normally you can insert a move or something to force the corner to the top, but even then I feel like having 2 or 3 corners on the bottom is just kind of difficult to work with. Nice, 677. $818 with 5 pairs. Oh, the RS3M, like the Super RS3M V2. Wait, is that what it's called? Yeah, the Super RS3M V2 and the Super Weilong V2 are completely different. Like, they were completely different lines. And the RSV, what is it called? The Super RS3M V2 is the bad one. These names are too hard. Okay, 767 with an M2 cross. I could have sledged the last pair, and I didn't see it. Oh, wait, that was actually a lot better than I thought it was. That did not feel like a 6.6. Okay, wait, why did they call it the GAN V100? Is there like a reason for the 100? Because that just seems so random after going from like 11 to 16, or I guess X to 16. Then they just decide to release the 100. Low-key, I'm kind of tired after doing 215 solves, but I'm not doing that bad, so I think I'll just keep going. Okay, 737. pretty decent. Yeah, AO 50 right now is like 7.7, so it's not bad. Maybe 100 cubes since their start? Maybe. Like, it seems reasonable. This is a Model D. Glorious Model D. Got it like a long time ago. I don't like the holes. The holes are like annoying because it makes it hard to clean, but I guess it's a pretty decent mouse otherwise. Block. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, something like that. I think execution could have been a little better, but it's not terrible. 6.3 is pretty good. What's the cube you're using? The Huameng TG. Honestly, I feel like the Huameng TG is kind of slept on. Like, no one talks about it because it's not in the main line of like V10, V11, or whatever. Like, it's not one of the... It's not a very well-known cube, I guess. But I really like it. Did the ZBLS from the wrong angle, but not bad. Oh, Dylan made the TG? I did not know that. I thought he's like always been a V5 user. Is it fast? It can be fast. I like it because it kind of, it has some weight to it. And it feels good to turn. You can definitely set it up to be fast, but it works either way. $623. That's actually pretty good. Dylan uses the V11 now. Oh no, he uses the V5? Confused. I don't know. I don't know any top cuber who uses the TG. Literally just like me and one of my friends. To clarify, I mean like, I use the cube, but I am not a top cuber, in case that wasn't clear. What's the strat here? There's an X-Cross. It's probably worth going for. What's your least favorite WCA event? Probably Skewb, although Clock is a close second. Okay. You just broke your PB in Mega. Nice. Congrats. Yeah, I feel like one of the fun things about cubing streams is that you can just let them play in the background and then do your own session, which is like, I don't know, it's kind of a nice vibe. Oh. Oh. Um. Okay. Sure. Nice. I have a 15 followed by a 6. Very cool. Oh yeah, there's this one F12 case that I do a comm for the F12 pair. It's really good. I'll show it after this solve. Okay. So let's say you have, I don't want to do a dot case. Yeah, this case here. From this angle, normally you'd have to like take out this and then insert like that, or you can like rotate then do that, or I don't know, there's a lot of ways to do this. But you can also just do this comm. It's so fast, like if you do it well, it's literally like 0.2 seconds. All right, see you later, Matthew. Thanks for stopping by. Do you do RPerms with RFU or RDU? I do the RUD ones for both RPerms. Oops, okay, turning got a little bit too much there. Gotta turn slower. Okay, that was much better turning. 696. Do you do the MU U-perms or RU? I use both, depending on the angle. If they're in the back, I do RU. If they're in the front, I do MU. And if they're on the side, then I just pick one. For the F12, you can do it from any angle too. Are we talking about the case with a column? I mean, you can, but I only do it for that angle. Because other angles normally have like good solutions already, so they don't really need a column solution. nice 2GLL. Is the mouse a pulsar? Isn't that like a star or something? Not a star, like a phase of a star in the life cycle. I don't know. Oh, is Pulsar a brand? That would make a lot of sense, actually. Yeah, no, it's a Model D. Okay. I'm using the Huameng TG. How to transition from OLL to PLL? I don't know. Like, when I see top cubers doing it, it's so much faster than anything I can do. And I don't know how. Like, how that even works. Do you play Minecraft? I used to. Not much now, though. I used to be like one of those Bed Wars sweats. At one point I had like an 11 FKDR. I don't really care or play though anymore. Oh, Kyle Santucci was actually really good as well. I played with him like a couple years ago. What is the scramble? There's like blocks everywhere, but none of them are good. Okay, yeah, could not find a good solution on that. Have you tried the new Chi Mega? I have not. Ooh, I can do an M2 cross here. I think it's actually pretty good. Which angle is the question? $624 and I messed up the M2 PLL. Five pairs, still sub 8. Oh my gosh, I'm almost at 250 solves. Honestly, I'm solving pretty decently even after so long. 693 with an E-perm. Pretty good. Yeah, this is a really long stream. I don't know. Normally, like, I get tired after 150 or so, but I think I'll just go a little bit longer. That is not the right CP. I realized after I started doing it. That's the same case for the U. That looks like that, but not the T. Oh yeah, here's another pretty cool F2L solution. This was my last pair. It was this case in the back. You can do a soon, cancel into R prime E2R. I learned that one a couple of weeks ago. .626. I don't even know what I did to make it that fast, but pretty good. What's your longest session? That's a great question. Probably my 2x2 session? Or one of my 3x3 sessions. I don't really know. .629. This could be a good average if I get 3 good solves or 2 good solves. Okay, gotta lock in, get like 2 6s right here and get a low 6 average. Which is not happening on the scramble. Yeah, it's kind of bad. Okay, wait, 7.4 is not bad, especially since I'm counting a 6.2. So now I just need like, I think a low 7, something like that. This scramble's also kind of bad. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. I'll do like a couple more solves maybe, and then end the stream. There's blocks. I don't see a good solution though. Yeah. Let's see if I can like get a couple good solves before ending the stream. There we go, 641. That's pretty good. Okay, another 6. Maybe I can get like a good AO5 then on the stream. Oh, there's so many blocks, but they're all kind of bad. Okay. Unless I do an M2 cross, then it would work, but it's kind of risky. Oh, I messed up. Okay. Yeah, I was going for like an M2 double X cross. But something went wrong. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna do something. I don't even see a first pair. Oh, sad. Rip the average. Okay. Let's go until 270 solves maybe. So like 11 more. Wait, what? I missed pretty good AUF on that? Okay. Do you know who is Charlie Holmes? I do not. Why did I sludge last pair? I did not need to sludge. Nice, 648. I'm getting a lot of sixes, but I can't get like 4 in a single average. Okay, 675. See, okay, there's another 2 6s in a row, and I'm probably gonna get like 2 9s now. Let's see. Yeah, like, I don't know how to do the scramble. Okay, not bad. 726. I still have chance at sub 7 average. $748. I think I need a 699 for a 7 flat, so maybe like 696 for sub 7 or something. Somewhere along those lines. And the scramble's kind of bad. Yeah, I don't like this. What do I do here? Okay. 716 average. It's like not bad, I guess. So hard to get a sub 7 though. Sub 5 single and next solve. True. Yeah, I can do a walkthrough solve like before ending the stream, I guess. Why not? Oh, what am I doing? Okay, 3 more solves, and then I'll do like 1 or 2 example solves. There we go, 688. Nice EV. 7.6. Okay, last solve. Let's see if I can end on a good solve. Yeah, 720. Not bad. Okay, walkthrough solve. Let's see. Hopefully this angle is fine. Ideally it would be on like the right side, but this is okay. So yellow cross and white cross both look mid. I think yellow's a little better though. So like these 3 cross pieces are pretty easy, and this one can be inserted later. So then I'll look at first pair. I see this first pair is going to be good because this will be in good EO after my cross, and then this is going to end up like over here. So that looks like this. And then this was my first pair. Pretty easy solution. Now I have to rotate, and I have a choice between this pair and this pair. In a real solve, I saw this pair first, so I'd go for this. But since this is a walkthrough solve, this one would be better, because doing this one would give me diagonal pairs here and here, and that's kind of bad. So I'll do this one first, and then do this one. This pair kind of sucks, but it's whatever. Just a lot of moves. Then OLL and PLL. Ignore my pre-AUF on that. Okay, I'll do one more. I feel like there wasn't a whole lot to that one. Okay, I see a block here, so I'm looking for X-cross chances, but I don't see a good one. Actually no, this will also be a block, so I can do an X-cross there like this. Just make the cross, then keyhole this corner into the back, and I have an X-cross. Then this pair, pretty easy. While I'm doing this, I see this pair and this pair. I'll just do this one, and then go into the back one. Then OLL and PLL. Yeah, I mean, it's all pretty normal stuff. Like, my solves aren't too special. But yeah, something like that. Alright, this has been a very long stream, 2 hours and 17 minutes apparently. But thanks for watching, everyone. It was fun. Yeah, see y'all next time. Bye.